Hi you guys! Today I want to introduce you to my dog. So this is my dog. His name is Mập in Vietnamese, and that means fat because he's literally very fat. We didn't know that he would be this fat when we first got him. He's 9 months old and he was a tiny little baby. I'll show you the picture. And now he's this much. I think he's slowly turning into a table. We don't know. The second one, which is crying over here. All right, come here. This is the second one. Oops. This is the second one. Her name is Ngơ, which is like silly. When she was young, she's a year old now. When she was young, she wasn't responding to us at all. So that's why the name. But now she's super active. I think she has ADHD, if ADHD is a thing for dog. So both of them, even though they look very different, they are from one breed, which is premium Vietnamese grass dog. Some people call them street dogs, but I don't think so. They're not born in the streets. We rescue them from construction sites. So different construction sites, 2 different times. We call them grass in Vietnamese because obviously, you know, like flowers, you have tulip, marigold, cherry blossom, you have all these like different names for flowers, just like how you have different names for dog breeds. Like you have German Shepherd, you have Pit Bull, you have Frenchie, you have Poodle, like so many different names for specific types of breeds. But in Vietnam, all of them, they just like mixed without any breeding intention. So we call them grass because obviously looking at grass, you don't really see much of a difference, right, between them. They're just grass. Anyway, so we got them, and this one was first. I always wanted a dog, but my life up to the beginning of this year wasn't really something we call settling down. But now I live in my own house and with a garden, obviously. I think that it's a good time to have a dog. So I adopted her from construction site, and then we had him. The other one gave up. Anyway, the intention was just to have one, and then my husband brought back this one from another construction site. The intention was just to foster him for a while before he would get adopted, but I got too close to him and I couldn't really give him away. He's the stupidest dog ever. Period. He's super stupid. You see here, see how flat this is? Because he has no brain, or his brain is tiny. I think so. But super obedient and such a good boy. Unlike his sister. She's very strong-willed. This one is great. So as you can see, premium Vietnamese grass dogs, they don't really have like a uniform temperament, uniform appearance or anything. They come from all sizes and shapes and personalities. I know that all dogs have different personalities, but you can say that most pit bull look kind of scary, but they are very sweet. Or you can say that most Doberman dogs are very active. That you should or you must drain their energy if you want to keep them as pet. These dogs just don't have anything that you can really predict. So it's kind of nice to have them because it's like a lottery. The big sister, the big girl. We thought the big girl was kind of dumb, but she turned out to be extremely smart and kind of cunty. And this one we thought he would be the alpha, and turned out he doesn't have any brain, so that's really impossible, hon. It's impossible. And another thing I want to talk about is my decision to neuter this one, the fat one. So basically going ballsless. Very attractive. He was great at the vet. They first put him under and took his balls out. That was all. Like human, males, reproductive organ is outside. So it's not like inside of the body. It's under skin, yes, but it's still very external and it's so easy to take out, so easy to operate. His scar was like this much, about 2 centimeters. It was healed completely in about a week without any pain, without any complication. But for the girl, we researched, and for the girls, they have to open them up in order to reach their uterus. And do some operation on them. And that's not very safe. I know it's not a big problem. Most dog parents have their female dogs spayed. That's very, very normal, and you should do it if you know that it is necessary for them not to get pregnant. It's another thing, right? Overpopulation of dogs, especially these kind of breeds that not many people feel valuable. That's why some of them are called street dogs, because they're just on the streets and not taken care of properly. If you see, say, a poodle on the street, I mean in Vietnam, I'll say, because I haven't been to anywhere else, that I see dogs running around on the streets. But let's say if you see a poodle here on the street, yes, it is a very expensive dog, so it will be taken away, maybe for selling, or maybe someone want to keep them as pet. But for these street dogs, they don't have much of a choice because they're not that special. But look at this no-brain dog needs to be scientifically studied. He's special. The other one is special too. She's not into the video. Anyway, overpopulation is a huge problem. If you feel like spaying, then yes, by all means do it. But for us, because he's with her, they're not going out on the streets without our supervision ever. They will always be with us on the leash if they go out. If not leashed, it will be in a dog park that they can run free. That's what they love. But then we are there all the time, so it's not like she can get pregnant. So to be safe, we just neuter this one, and he's very happy not having his balls. I know that a lot of people on the internet saying that you shouldn't neuter, spay your dogs because it hurts. Yes, it does, but it's what's necessary for them, especially for female dogs. Because if you don't spay them and you let them get pregnant, so often they can get cancer, and it can be very weak because of the repeated pregnancies. For the boys, not having balls can really decrease their aggression, and that's good too, especially in heat seasons. They don't go out and fight, and that's dangerous for them, of course. So it's necessary to neuter or spay your dogs or your cats, any pets. But a lot of people on the internet just say no. A lot of Vietnamese having this notion that they want to give their dogs the taste of life. I don't think that that's right to assume that your dogs need to quote unquote have sex in order for them to get the taste of life, to be fun-filled. No. That's human. It's a human thing. It's not a dog's thing. Anyway, don't trust anyone on the internet. Of course, do your own research too. I think it's important to go to the right vet. Anyway, don't trust anyone on the internet, even me. Do your own research. Okay, I'll leave you today, and I'll see you later. Bye.